Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Yasharallah. Call Haloyim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Harakak for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwath that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2. And verse 3 says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God." All right. That falling away came when we fell out of our first estate, right? Of knowing who we are, knowing what we were supposed to be doing, right? The man of sin has been revealed, right? Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who runs the world, right? It says the son of perdition. That son of perdition is that man of sin. That word perdition means destruction, right? Now, this person who lives by destruction, the tool he uses is the sword, because that's his blessing, according to Genesis 27, right? It says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God." So-called blacks, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, and all our brethren around the world, Igbo, Nigerians, so forth and so on, right? We all in China, Russia, everywhere, right? Our name, our true biblical name is Yasharallah, or a modern day term is called Israel, which means sons of God or princes of God, not princesses, but princes of God, sons of power, right? And this devil has proclaimed himself to be over us since we've been in our low estate, right? Since we've been at the bottom, he's been proclaiming himself to be exalted above us. Right? It says, or that is worship. Not only is he saying he's above us, he has painted himself to be the Most High and the Most High's Son. Right? It says, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. What are these ways that this devil is showing himself that he is as God, right? What is the Most High also known as? The creator of all. What is the main thing that he created to rule over this earth? Mankind, right? Now, all you got to do is just look at the human body and you can, or look at the human mind, rather. You can look at the human mind and see that the devil has copied that and made it something. This video that you're receiving is an example of it, because it's being received on a device that can hold information. That's what your brain does. It holds information. We are speaking about technology. Technology is Esau's way of trying to be God, right? One perfect example of this is artificial intelligence. But see, the devil ain't just gonna stop with cell phones and tablets. He upgrading, right? So, hold up one sec. Now, they've been working on robotics, right? It's a company called Boston Dynamics, and they're involved in this video as well. You're gonna see what they've been working on. And when I tell you the stuff that they've been working on is straight up amazing, bro. As it pertains to like the advancement of technology, right? But we all know this devil's blood, man, what's in it. His blessing is the sword. He is the son of perdition. Anything this devil makes that looks like is for your good or for your benefit is actually not, including these phones, tablets, and computers that we use all the time. Right? It has been come out that they use information that you put in these cell phones, in these tablets, and in these computers. They get rich off of their information. They abuse their information. They abuse you with their information. Right? Anything these devils make, man, best believe it's an ulterior motive, right, behind whatever it is they introduce to society, right? Whether it's for stealing information or just being big brother, right? And with what I'm seeing on the screen, this can't be good, right? They've made several movies based off of this, right? In fact, the movie The Terminator and The Matrix were made by Eve, right? She was an extremely smart woman, right? And that lady drew up or wrote those two pieces of work in college. She wasn't even trying to do it for real, man. She just did that, and she said it was all based off of the Bible, like these verses that I'm bringing out right now, right? This is what she got out of it, and it is what it is. It's the truth, right? We seeing it, right? That lets you know the Most High deal with His people, man. The Most High deal with His people, and He give visions to whoever He will, right? You can read that throughout all script. Like Nebuchadnezzar, the Most High gave him a dream. Pharaoh, the Most High gave him dream. Like the Most High deals with who He wants to deal with, but He has a chosen, right? But I'm kind of getting off topic, but let me get back to this. This is Boston Dynamics, right? You got a lot of governments that are using their robots to this day. Like they got one that's called a dog, I believe. It's called Dog. I think New York has one. I believe Saudi Arabia. If not Saudi Arabia, Dubai, one of them. Right, but you got countries that's using these robotics now. Right. So if they showing you these little tidbits, you can only imagine what they got behind closed doors that they are not letting the public know. Right.
On a road trip, do you need power or optimum power? If that battery in your kid's dies, you are in for a long ride. So upgrade to Optimum. Duracell Optimum.
It's a lot for that. They forced that one too. Wasn't even no skill, but damn dope. Look at that, man. In the snow, off balance, man. Ain't attached to no strings, no pole, no nothing. It's just walking. Look at that. Losing balance and catching it. See, there go your job at the warehouse. This play finish anyway, so bump that jaw.
What we're doing right now with the cars, Tesla is arguably the world's biggest robotics company because our cars are like semi-sentient robots on wheels. And with the full self-driving computer, essentially the inference engine on the car, which will keep evolving obviously, and Dojo, and all of the neural nets recognizing the world, understanding how to navigate through the world, it kind of makes sense to put that onto a humanoid form. They're also quite good at sensors and batteries and actuators. So we think we'll probably have a prototype sometime next year that basically looks like this. And it's intended to be friendly, of course, and navigate through a world built for humans and eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. We're setting it such that it is...
Man, imagine the Most High allow this to come true. Like, imagine the Most High allows this to become normal society. Imagine the laws that they would pass if this comes into society. Bro, when I tell you, you won't be able to sneeze wrong, right, without being terrified. Pretty almost like it is now, for real, person cough wrong around you. Yeah. You know, you might catch some kind of, you might feel a certain type of way. All right, if you don't know no better. But just imagine, man. You're not running from this, man. Now, dudes say, yeah, it moves slow and it's easy to take down. All right, but this is a robot we talking about. All right, imagine that, man. That's the world that this devil is trying to create, bro. This devil is trying to create a world where the rich stay rich without question, without rebellion, without anybody saying anything against it. Right? They want that world patrolled not by human beings that have emotions, but by cold steel, like swords. Swords are cold steel. All right? This is the evolution of the sword. I've made a video or two about that in the past. I know they took one on down when I spoke about transhumanism, but these are real things, right? So I'm gonna let this play.
At a mechanical level, at a physical level, you can run away from it, and most likely overpower it. So hopefully that doesn't ever happen, but you never know.
So he joke, ha ha he, all right, ha ha he and all. But that man dead ass serious, man. See, you need to understand the devil, bro. You need to understand who these people are, how they operate. You're not dealing with normal people, bro. They got wickedness in the brain. They hide it with lies. Some of those lies are smiles and laughter. It ain't real. It's fake. Right? They had a whole TikTok thing about it, man. Man, they can click on that lie so quick and it'll look so real. But it's lies.
But it'll be a light, yeah, anyway, 5 miles an hour. If you can run faster than that, it'll be fine. So Yeah, it's around 5'8". Has sort of a screen where the head is for useful information, but it's otherwise basically got the autopilot system in it. So it's got cameras, got 8 cameras.
So the head of the thing is a screen, facial recognition, right? Try to hide out in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of that movie? The Tom Cruise movie, man, where um he was a cop, but they would arrest you before you did the crime. Like if they, I'm trying to figure out how it went per se, but I know they would arrest you before you did a crime, right? So a lot of people before while they were innocent, like one of them had the dude that was thinking about killing his wife because she was cheating on him. So I'm guessing that he was going to find her with the dude. So before he can find her with the dude, they arrested him for murder in the film, right? And all of it was based off of Esau's technological utopia, man. Right? That stuff is real. When I tell you that's the world that man want, that's the world that man want. This man don't want this earth to be natural no more. He don't like natural because natural is too close to the Most High, and he's anti Most High. This man want this world to be treeless, to be totally artificial, totally technological, right? With him behind the buttons.
And yeah,
No strings attached. This mug ain't hooked up to no pole. Cause you know how, I don't know if you've ever seen the inside of like an automation warehouse where they have robots. The robots are hooked up to things. Like it'll be a power cord hooked up to the robot, and the power cord would be hooked up to like some kind of pole, and the cord is attached to the pole, so the robot can only go so far as the pole is. These robots have none of that. They operate on their own 2 feet, right? Doing backflips and jumping up and down things to show the advancement of them. And they ain't stopping, man. Right? They working on the new ones as we speak. They are not stopping. That's in 2017.
this I think will be quite profound, because if you say it like, what is the economy? It is at the foundation, it is labor. So what happens when there is no shortage of labor? That's why I think long term that there will need to be universal basic income.
Yeah, he threw that in there. You know what I'm talking about? Just let you know, yes. Revelation 13, universal income, man. Man, when I tell you the future is real bleak with this dude in charge. This dude in charge, there is no future. They gonna destroy everything, man. They gonna destroy the earth. They gonna destroy the people. That's why them folks trying to get out there in the stars, cause they know they destroying the earth, and they not trying to stop, because it's all about power and control with these folk, man. But it's carnal power and carnal control. It ain't righteous at all. That's why everything is dying, because of this dude being in charge.
But not right now, because this program doesn't work. So we just need a minute. So, yeah, but I think essentially in the future, physical work will be a choice. If you want to do it, you can, but you won't need to do it. And yeah, I think it obviously has profound implications for the economy, because given that the economy at its foundational level is labor, I mean, capital equipment is just distilled labor, then is there any actual limit to the economy? Maybe not.
This is, I believe, either 2020 or 2021. And robots doing parkour. Yeah, man. That's crazy as hell. Right? So, hold up 1 second. So, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 5. It says, "For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many, and lords many." All right, so though there be powers, right, there be powers in high places, man, and there be powers in low places, right? It says, but to us there is but one power, big G, the Father, right, big F, of whom are all things, right? Because the Most High is the Creator, right? It says, and we in Him, right? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakakodash. Harakakodash is the Spirit of holiness, which resides in us. That thing that's allowing you to hear this. That thing that's allowing you to feel whatever it is you're feeling right now. Right? That thing that's keeping your body warm. That's keeping your body moving and alive. That spirit inside of you. That comes from the Father, man. That's why when we pass, our spirit goes back to the Father, because it's His. All right? It says, start over, 1 Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 6, but to us there is but one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in Him, and one Lord, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, by whom are all things, and we by Him. Right? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai was the Most High's first creation. Right? Yahweh Shai then created everything else, starting with His elect. All right? So, at the end of the day, there is but one power, man. And our power, the Most High Yahweh, He gonna show these devils about creation, right? When we get our new bodies and these devils see it, right? And they go into servitude, and all of the weaponry that they have gets changed into tools for gardening and building houses. They gonna see, right? So at the end of the day, hey, call Halom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harakakudash. Most High willing, these precepts in this video were edifying. Shalom Yasha Allah. Call Halom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harakakudash.